A World War II vet came up to me and he said, "You ought to have a show for veterans."
Many images come to mind when we think of veterans and those currently serving in our military. But the veteran as an artist may not be at the top of most people's list.
You could say to anybody, how do you express yourself? And everybody's got a unique way of doing that.
I don't sleep at night, so I write. I don't sleep. That's from being in Vietnam, so I get up and I write.
The Dog Tag Art Exhibition is not exactly what it sounds like. It's an annual exhibit that the Rockland County Arts Council has been proudly showcasing every year for 5 years, and it features the work of veterans of the U.S. military.
We invited artists to show their work. We didn't say it has to be on any particular theme. It's just about whatever they decided that they wanted to show.
Art is a reflection of human expression, and for Yolanda Lopez, that expression runs much deeper than physical or performance art. Yolanda's son, Corporal Manny Lopez, was Rockland County's first fatality in the war in Iraq. He was struck and killed by a jet-propelled grenade in the chest while bravely serving our country in 2005.
Since then, I've been going around trying to give back to the vets because that's the type of person Manny was. I could speak to them and tell them that, even though they come back with pain, they'll learn to get around it. It won't go away. That nightmare won't go away, but they'll learn. And if I could give them that back from my tragedy, then I feel like I'm keeping Manny's memory alive because he was a giver.
For people that have given us so much, it's wonderful to come and see how they're still giving to us and see the world through their eyes.
We see exhibits that depict certain things that from veterans in their service, and we also see certain works of art, and we'll see certain poems and things that don't necessarily have to do with that. But the memories, the visions, the lessons that our veterans give us are really invaluable.
The men and women that have come back from previous wars or anything, they got something to give back. And what more beautiful than art?
And if I could reach out with these hands of mine and grasp a broken heart and massage it until it's no longer apart, I know my deep of happiness is about to start.
And rather than discussing their heroic service for our nation, most of the veterans just seem comfortable discussing their artwork.
Whatever I paint, there's something behind it. It was an actual boy that used to stand in front of the church in New City and with his newspapers there every Sunday morning. And I thought that would be interesting, it's a little history. And that's many years ago now.
A lot of people comment on your drawings and say, well, you could have done this. And I say, you're right. So the next drawing, I'll do what they say. So that's interesting, when people could take interest in your artwork and give you advice.
And the Dog Tag Art Exhibition doesn't just help the community to understand the many dimensions of our veterans, it helps them to understand themselves and each other.
It's enjoyable to see what individuals can do and what they draw, which is so different. You could see the variety here.
And if I had the power to penetrate the many minds of evil, corruption, and war, and bring about love, peace, and understanding, it would be the greatest gift I could ever possess.
He was artistic in life, okay? And that's what I want to do. He took that from me because I always told him, be good to people because people will be good to you. You'll get it back, And that's what I want to do, and in Manny's memory. And I know he's looking down at me and saying, I'm proud of you, Mom. But you know what? I'm proud of him.